Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let's continue our lesson in history, the French Revolution. So, right now we are talking about the condition. What are the reasons for the revolutions? What are the causes? So, now we'll talk about the French Revolution. First, introduction, two more points are left, then we'll talk about. Number one, after the breakdown of fortress prison Bastille, in our previous class we have talked about the people broke down the fortress prison Bastille. From here the French Revolution starts, 1789. So now, after the breakdown of fortress prison Bastille, more rioting took place in Paris and the countryside, along the countryside, all over the countryside and the Paris itself. Rioting took place. People were very angry with the king. Now we will talk about the reasons why people were angry, why they broke down the Bastille. Now here, most people were protesting. Most people were protesting against high price of bread. The bread was very costly. The cost of food was so high, it was out of the reach of common man. So, people were protesting against high price of bread. Historians saw this as the beginning of a chain of events. From the breaking down of Bastille, a chain of events chain of event took place. The historians saw this. They knew they saw it as the beginning of a chain of events that led to the execution. Execution means killing of the King of France, that is King Louis XVI. Now we will start 1.0. French society during the late 18th century. What was the society like? How people lived? What problems they faced? In 1774, Louis XVI is the King of France at that time. King Louis XVI ascended the throne. He became the king in 1774 of France. He became the king of France. He was very young, 20 years old. He was 20 years old. When he became king, he was just 20 years old. Not very much experienced. To rule a kingdom, you need to be experienced and a little older. But he is only 20 years old. And he married Princess Marie Antoinette. The Princess of Austria, neighboring countries. From France, there is a neighboring country, just next to France there is Austria. From Austria, he married the Princess Marie Antoinette. Louis found the royal treasury empty. When he became king, he found that the royal treasury was empty. There was no money to rule the kingdom. Louis found the royal treasury empty. Long years of war. Previously also, France used to fight wars with other countries. Long years of war had drained the financial resources of France. Due to war, they have exhausted their financial resources. All the money was spent during wars. And not only that, the cost of maintaining, now he became a new king, he had to maintain the court. The cost of maintaining extravagant court. Extravagant means wasteful. King Louis knew there is no money in the treasury, but still there was feast, there was dance and song, and there was poetries, and the people were given presents. Extravagant, maintaining extravagant court. Every evening there was songs, there was dance, and there was a feast. All the ministers were invited to have a food. Extravagant, maintaining extravagant court added the problem, compounded the problem. The problem became more difficult, serious. France helped at that time. France helped 13 American colonies to gain freedom. King Louis, he was very much extravagant. There was no need to maintain extravagant court. He knew that there was no money, and he should not have helped other countries at this time. But he helped other 13 American colonies to gain freedom, and he had to send soldiers and maintain the army, and this required money. So France helped 13 American colonies to gain freedom. The war added debts. Debt means King Louis borrowed money from very rich industrialists, rich people from other countries. He borrowed money and then maintained the army to fight and free 13 American colonies. So this added debts of 2 billion livres. Livres means currency. French currency at that time. That's called livres. 2 billion livres at that time. 2 billion, such a huge amount of debts. He borrowed money from people, from other countries, from other kings, or from rich people, from industrialists, businessmen, farmers, to maintain extravagant court and maintain the army. The lenders, whoever gave the money, the lenders began charging CHARGING. The lenders started charging 10% interest. Now the problem compounded. There was compound interest. So whoever gave the money to King Louis to maintain this extravagant life, the lenders began charging 10% as interest. To meet regular expenses, the king raised the taxes on everything. That was the main reason. Now you see a chain of event. Once the taxes were raised, people had to pay the tax, and then now money was not left with them. So now how will they buy the food? How will they maintain their life? The people were very angry because of this policy of the King Louis. So now that is the beginning of the revolution. The causes are forming. The various causes we will talk about. One, the rise of the increasing taxes. The taxes were increased by the king. Why he had increased the taxes? The reasons are given over. So now we'll meet in the next class and continue our lessons. Don't fail to go through the online portal. You will have a difficulty now otherwise, because French Revolution is a vast lesson. It's a very long lesson, and it requires a lot of explanation in between. So now, this much for today. We'll meet in the next class and carry on our lessons. So that's all. Thank you for watching. We'll meet in the next class.